Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually not doing a makeup tutorial. I'm just decided to kind of sit down and talk to you guys because today is December the 31st, aka the last day of 2016. 2016 has been a year, to say the least. I don't know, 2016 has been weird, guys. It's been weird, whether it was an amazing year for you and a lot of amazing things happened for you, or if it was a terrible year for you and a lot of not so amazing things happened. It's been weird. That's I don't know how else to say it. It was a weird year. I felt like I was kind of in like a haze the whole entire year. But it's coming to an end. This is the last day and the last minutes, actually. There are only about 13 more minutes of this year, and it is so incredibly wild to me. Honestly, at the beginning of this year, I was like, oh my gosh, 2016 is going to be my year. I'm going to do everything I've ever wanted to do in 2016. It's going to be great. And that didn't really happen. 2016 kind of blew me for a loop. It wasn't a particularly good year, but it wasn't an awful year. There were definitely some bad moments in this year. There were some really bad moments in this year, but there were also some really amazing, great moments this year that will make this year be a memory, a good, happy memory. Parts of this year that will be a good, happy memory for me. I find 2016 as being a year of learning things. I learned a lot about myself, about the things that I want to do with my life, about people in general. In 2016, I actually moved cross country. I'm 15 years old, so it's pretty crazy. It's crazy to move cross country at any age, but being in high school and having high school relationships and stuff like that, like moving to a completely new place is an insane experience, but honestly, I would not change it for the world. I moved from Cincinnati, Ohio to Auburn, Alabama, which are two places that have nothing to do with each other. They are polar opposites in the world, and I, for the first time in a long time, actually feel settled. So I grew up in a military family. My dad was in the Air Force for a majority of my life up until about 2 or 3 years ago. I think he's been retired for about 2 or 3 years now. So we moved around a lot. My parents are divorced, but for a while we kind of moved around to follow him, so that me and my sister, I have an older sister, so that me and my sister could have a good relationship with my father. So I moved around a lot. And then also, my mom is in school. She was in school. She just recently graduated. And so we were moving around for that too. And so for the first time in a long time, it feels like I actually have my feet planted somewhere. Like, I know that I'm going to be here for the next 2.5 years of my high school career. And that's something really amazing for me. I've lived in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different states, and I've gone to even more different schools, and it's so insane to actually think, I'm gonna graduate with these people. I know that's like a thought that a lot of people don't understand, like that, especially for like military kids. Like, there's never a real true thought unless you know that you're not moving again, that I'm going to be graduating with these people. The friends I make now are the people I'm going to graduate with. And so it's been really just amazing to have that feeling of almost closure and to have that feeling of stability. I feel like that's the only way to describe it, just a feeling of stability. In 2016, I created a really great relationship with my dad. Like I said, my parents are divorced, and so me and my dad, while we had a relationship, it was never the best. And in 2016, I actually really feel like me and my dad are close for the first time in a long time, which is an amazing feeling because I just love my parents so much. So it's really great to have a relationship with my dad. In 2016, I freaking saw Hamilton. I love Hamilton so much. I have since about halfway through the year, and I literally listen to it every single day. And I just got back from actually being in Ohio with my best friend, staying there for a little bit of a holiday, and I was trying to play it, and she was like, I hate it. So it's literally Hamilton's either a love or hate thing. But I got to see Hamilton live in Chicago. That was incredible. That was so amazing. My smile was so giant the whole entire time. I was in not San Francisco, I was in St. Louis at the time. We drove to Chicago, which is a 5-hour drive. So we drove to Chicago, ate dinner. It was so bomb. We had an amazing meal, and then we saw the show and drove right back after the show. It was crazy. And then the next day we woke up and drove to Alabama. So it was crazy. This month has been a crazy month for me. But 2016 has been filled with a lot of good, but also a lot of bad. In 2016, in November, Donald Trump was voted our next president, which is incredibly terrifying for me as not only a young woman, but also as a minority. It's a very scary thought that someone like that could be running our country. But I've had to kind of step back and take a deep breath and realize that there are some things that are genuinely out of my hands. There are some things that I genuinely cannot control. And that's Donald Trump being our next president is one of those things. There's something I cannot control. I can't tell him what to do to lead our country into a good future for me and all my friends and everybody that I love. But all I can do is hope and pray and send good vibes and throw out into the universe only positive energy, and that's what I've been doing with that. And I feel like that's the one really bad thing that's happened to me in 2016 that kind of has really rocked my world. Another good thing that's happened in 2016, we're just going to flip the page. Another good thing that's happened in 2016, 2 more good things, and then I'm just going to kind of close out the video. In 2016, I not only addressed my mental health issues, I did address them, but I accepted my mental health issues, and I also started on a path to getting help. I do have mental health issues. I have had mental health issues for a long, long time, and it's just been like, oh no, I'm just sad, or it's because of mom and dad's divorce, or it's because we're moving, and all these other things. And no, I've blamed it on so many things, and I've finally gotten to the point in my life where it's so good, and my life is good right now, and I don't have anything to blame it on, so the only thing that it must be is a mental health issue. And that's okay. It's okay to have mental health issues. It's okay not to feel okay. It's okay not to feel okay. And I know that sounds so contradictory, but it's okay not to feel okay. And that's something I've learned in 2016. It's okay not to feel okay. And that has completely rocked my world. In 2016, I really started my YouTube channel and my Instagram, which has been something that I have loved so immensely. I don't have the largest following. I don't in the slightest, but every single time that I see my video has 1 view, 2 views, 3 views. I have a video right now that has like 579. Here, let me check. I have a video on my channel right now that has 626 views. That is the most viewed video on my channel, and it is so incredible. It's the most heartwarming feeling. In 2016, I got featured on All Modern Makeup. That is, at that point in time, at the time I got featured, I think this account had about 4,000 no, not even, 4 million something followers. That's something I can't even, and my video was sadly taken down, but I still was featured on All Modern Makeup for like 24 hours. And it's something this is really something I really do love. I love photography, I love videography, I love talking in any way, shape, or form. And I am so excited for 2017 so I can do more of Instagram, more of YouTube, create more differentiarity. Is that a word? Differentiarity? To create more variety in my videos, to express myself more, to become a happier person, and to do so many more things with you guys in 2016. Or 2017. No, 2016 is over, gosh. In 2016, I've learned to love myself. I know I said I was only going to do like 2 more, but there's 4 minutes until the year is over, so I'm just going to talk. In 2016, I've learned to love myself. I've learned to love my skin. I've learned to love my face. I've learned to love my body, which is why for such a long time I didn't make consistent YouTube videos, or I didn't even make YouTube videos. My hair is like, I forgot to straighten that, so oops. I learned to love myself, and that was something I really didn't do before. I didn't love myself. In 2016, I learned that I don't have to like myself, but I have to love myself. And that sounds kind of contradictory. I think that's how you say that. I don't know, my words are kind of getting fumbled. But it makes sense if you really kind of step back. You have to love yourself. You have to love the body you're in. You only get one of them. You have to love it. You have to cherish it. But the thing is, you don't have to like it. You can change it. And that's something I'm going to be working on in 2017. I'm going to be working on both loving myself and liking myself, which is pretty freaking exciting. I'm so excited for 2017. I already have a lot of things in the works. Things that I can't really talk about yet. Not because anyone's stopping me from it, but I mean technically someone's stopping me from it. But there are some really exciting things happening in 2017. And at the end of 2015, going into 2016, I was walking around saying 2016 is going to be my year. It's going to be my year. Everything I ever wanted in my whole entire life is going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. And that didn't happen. So I'm not saying that 2017 is going to be my year, but I'm saying it's going to be a good year. I am putting it in the universe now. Like, universe, if you are listening, any God that anybody believes in, any higher power, if you are listening right now, 2016 is going to be, stop it. 2017 is going to be a fabulous year. It's going to be a good year for me. It's going to be a good year for you. It's going to be a amazing year. And literally we only have one more minute left of 2016. So I'm going to wait it out with you guys and celebrate my 2017 with you. Happy 2017, everybody. Happy New Year. It's 12 o'clock. I don't know if you can see it. It's 12 o'clock. I'm underage, so I'm not drinking. I will be drinking water, so cheers. Happy New Year to an amazing 2017. I love you guys so, 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 so much. See ya.